Alright guys, so Dragon Ball Legends just revealed the complete abilities and movesets for the brand new LF Super Saiyan Goku alongside his color as well, which is blue, which we all predicted. You know, it's a direct counter towards Vegito Blue. So yeah, we're going to be going in to see his abilities completely blind. I have not seen what he does yet, so you guys are going to get my initial reaction whether or not this is good or bad. So let's not waste any time. And by the way, if you guys do find value in today's video, as always, make sure you guys simply just like and subscribe. And by the way, comment down below, are you guys going to be summoning for this Goku? Yes or no? Now, I understand that they have like this summary right here, but we're going to skip the summary and we're going to get straight to the abilities itself. So right here, as you guys can see, his element is blue. His character tags is pretty obvious. Sun Family, Saiyan, and Super Saiyan, and Frieza Saga, okay? All right, let's just start off with his main ability first and foremost without reading the summaries because I just do not see any sense in that. So his main ability is randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws the Ultimate Arts card Super Kamehameha Burst next. Okay, so that's his ulti we saw in the trailer. Restores own Vanish by 100%. That's nice. Restores health by 30% and ki by 50. That's nice too. Cancels enemies' attribute upgrades and buff effects. Okay. Also charges own unique gauge by 50% if it has been filled at least once. So we'll get to his unique ability or his unique gauge in just one bit because we don't know what that is. And requirements for 25 timer counts. Okay, so pretty standard main ability, I'm not gonna lie. His Z ability buffs are 30% to tag Saiyan, Episode Frieza Saga, okay, and Sun Family base strike attack and defense, and also an additional 18% to Episode Frieza Saga blast attack. Okay, so it's pretty good. You know, it's kind of what we predicted, right? His strike attack is has blast armor, which is nice. Impact on blast attack, I guess. Special move we're gonna get to in just one bit alongside the green card in Ultimate as well. I want to get to the unique abilities first, okay, guys? All right, so his first unique ability starts right here. Plus 20% to damage inflicted against tag Lineage of Evil cannot be canceled. So this is great because not only does he counter, of course, Vegito Blue, but he does a little extra damage versus Goku and Frieza, which is always nice to see. So I love that. Okay, next up we also have applies the following effects itself when battle starts. Charges own unique gauge by 50%. Okay, automatically when battle starts. An additional 90% to damage inflicted cannot be canceled. Reduces damage received by 70% cannot be canceled, as well as plus 60% to ki recovery cannot be canceled, and increases arts card draw speed by level 1 cannot be canceled. So he has automatic card draw speed, which is always nice to see. The damage is there, ki recovery and stuff like that. Very basic stuff, right, from what we see on the lefts, but let's see where it gets kind of unique here. Applies the following effects itself when this character enters the battlefield. He gets an additional 70% in damage inflicted, which is great. Cannot be canceled nor stacked, which is obvious, right? So on top of the 90, he gets an additional 70, right? So that's basically like an extra 160% damage from just existing, which is absolutely crazy, okay? I really want to look at stats too. Also, randomly draws one U card when you have 3 or fewer cards, which is great. Minus 5 to strike arts cost cannot be canceled nor stacked, and minus 10 to blast cards cost cannot be canceled or stacked. Now, is he blast or is he melee? Is he range or melee? Does it say? We'll get to that. We'll get to that after we read the abilities, okay? So next up is applies the following effects itself upon landing a strike or blast arts hit. Restores ki by 40, activates once. Activation count resets after, okay, so it resets after character switches. Also plus 10% damage inflicted for 10 timer counts. Okay, so this is stackable, obviously. Restores own Vanish gauge by 10%. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. So a combo, let's just say 5 cards. 50% of his Vanish will get restored, guys. That's pretty good. And including an extra 50% damage inflicted, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, about 5 cards, right? So that's actually really good. And also minus 5 to special move arts for 10 timer counts. So that's great. Yeah, that's actually, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Unique ability number 2. Let's take a look here. When the unique gauge is full, okay, so how do you restore his unique gauge? Goku has a special cover change against strike arts. Okay, so he also has a special cover change against strike arts, and that's not all. This character has the greatest strength in unique gauge that rapidly charges according to own ki charge time. So just like the old school perfect cell, LF perfect cell, you have to charge your own unique gauge when you charge. Okay, so charge stepping and stuff like that will be very ideal for this character. So when the unique gauge is full, it'll restore health and ki, increase. Okay, this does not specify exactly what it does, or is this like the briefing? Let's just okay. So let's just take a look at here, right? So I mean, well, okay, it's fine. So it restores health, increases special move damage, ultimate inflicted, cancels abnormal conditions and attribute downgrades, and more. Plus, there's also a one-time effect to draw a special arts card, which can display some immense power if used when the unique gauge is full. Okay. What's more with this? Okay, so this is a briefing. Let's just have a read as actual abilities, right? Because we'll just double read it if we don't. Knocks enemies back to long range if cover change against strike, and you can combo that into supers, which we saw in the trailer, right? Also, rapidly charges own unique gauge. So rapidly. I'm assuming this is much faster than the LF Cell ones, okay? According to the key charge time while this character is on the battlefield, applies the following effects to self once unique gauge is full. He draws a special card nest, activates once. Activation count resets only once when one allied is defeated. Okay, so when somebody dies, it gets reset. He randomly draws one U card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Restores health by 15%, activates 5 times. So it must charge up really fast. If they're saying 5 times to health restoration, yeah, it must charge really fast. It does say rapidly, right? So also restores own ki by 40. Plus 15% damage cannot be canceled, as well as stackable 3 times. Plus, okay, so he could get a lot of damage. We'll calculate that in just one bit. Plus 10% to special move damage inflicted cannot be canceled, activates 3 times. Plus 10% to ultimate damage inflicted cannot be canceled, activates 3 times. Also plus 20% to ki recovery cannot be canceled, activates 3 times, and cancels abnormal conditions and attribute downgrades. Okay, I mean, that's a pretty cool, yeah, I mean, this is all stackable, obviously, right? And you get 50% automatically from the get-go. It's a pretty good main ability, unique gauge, excuse me. So, also the following effects occur when hit by an enemy's arts while this character is on the battlefield. He gets 20% damage inflicted for 10 timer count, restores own health by 5%, activates 5 times. Activation count resets only once one ally is dead. Reduces enemy's ki by 20. Activates 5 times, like a Zamasu. Whoa, that's actually pretty good. Activation count resets only when one ally is defeated. So this character looks pretty good, man. I mean, honestly, we could look at the paper. We haven't looked at his green card yet, but we can look at the paper all we want. But at the end of the day, you know, we just do not know until we actually play with the character. So really quick, we also do have his green card. Let's take a look at his green card, okay? So this powerful special skill special arts will increase arts card draw speed and nullify enemies' special cover change for a set amount of time. Okay, so how much? Let's just read this, okay? So you could combo this into pretty much anything, okay? If unique gauge is full, resets own unique gauge to 0 and applies the following effects to self upon activation. Restores ki by 50 and plus 30% to special, plus 30% to damage inflicted for 15 timer count. Applies the following effects to self on hit. So once you activate this, I don't know why they give this briefing. It's like they want us to read this twice. So he draws a strike card next, activates once. Also increases card draw speed by level 1 for 10 timer counts. Plus 100% to the next strike card damage. Wow, can I be stacked? That's insane. On top of all the other damage buffs he gets, he's probably gonna be hitting like a truck. And I'm assuming he's gonna be a melee type as well. Also applies the following effects. Nullifies enemy special cover change for 10 timer counts, which was expected. Also restores own unique gauge by 50% if there is a defeated battle member. If unique gauge is not full, he applies the following effects to self upon activation. So pretty much everything but like cut in half, right? He restores ki by 30, plus 20% damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Applies the following effects to self on hit. Increases card draw speed by level 1 for 5 timer counts. Plus 30% damage to the next strike card, cannot be stacked, and also applies, cover nullification for 5 timer counts. Whew. Okay. Interesting. We haven't read his ulti, but I don't. He reduces enemies Dragon Ball by 1 with his ulti. Yeah. I do like his ability that he restores. Yeah, that's really nice. So his unique ability right here, where he restores. Where is it? Here we go. So every time he uses an arts card, he restores. Yeah. So applies the following effects to self upon landing a strike or a blast card. He pretty much restores Vanish Gauge by 10%, which is pretty good. Yeah. And he's going to be hitting like a meteor as well. So, yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Comment down below. Are you guys going to be summoning for this monstrosity of a unit? I know I am, and I'll be posting all my showcases and summons here on my YouTube. And as always, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys simply just like and subscribe. And I'll definitely catch you guys once again tomorrow morning. Have a good one. Peace.